Good afternoon and thank you for your attention. My name is Oscar Ruiz and I am the President and Executive Director of Community Through Colors, a nonprofit organization providing renewable energy education and installation to islands and remote communities across the Caribbean. I am excited to share with you the progress our team has made in building networks and partnerships that prepare Vieques, Puerto Rico for a future powered by renewable energy. Our initial partnership was formed early last year between the Abruznia Energy Initiative, an applied research group at Cornell University focusing on the development and characterization of new materials for fuel cells and batteries, and Community Through Colors, an emergency response community nonprofit operating primarily in the coastal Caribbean communities to offer support in the aftermath of natural disasters. A few months later, we proceeded to develop our first joint clean energy project in Vieques, Puerto Rico, through the support provided by the Energizing Rural Communities Prize opportunity. Vieques, Puerto Rico is a rural and historically underserved island with approximately 8,000 residents who face extreme social, logistical, and financial barriers to environmental friendly technologies. The island is extremely energy insecure with a disproportionately high cost of electricity for routinely unavailable service. A single underwater cable provides electricity not only to Vieques, but also the neighboring island of Culebra with electricity. However, this cable not only fails to meet U.S. standards, but also is nearing 50 years in use, almost double the recommended lifespan. This has resulted in health, safety, and quality of life concerns for residents who rely on power for life-sustaining services. The vulnerabilities experienced by this community were demonstrated 7 years ago after the devastating 2017 hurricane season. The island of Puerto Rico experienced the largest blackout in U.S. history, the duration of which gave way to further service failures. Remote regions, including Vieques, were disconnected from the main power grid for over a year and forced to burn thousands of gallons of high-emissions fuel in residential areas every day to power critical infrastructure. Without access to clean energy technologies, Vieques has no alternative options to repair critical community lifelines for survival. Clean energy partnerships for Vieques were developed around two main project activities: a complementary hydrogen and solar demonstration project and the development of community microgrid engineering plans. Progress towards these goals not only expanded the project network, but also provided the capacity to pursue more impactful clean energy projects. The first project combined the expertise of both teams to design a 300 kilowatt solar PV system with battery backup connected to an appropriately sized fuel cell and electrolyzer with hydrogen storage capacity. While solar energy is perhaps simpler to capture, hydrogen energy is more easily stored for long-term use. The designs generated by the team proposed an innovative solution to disaster preparedness by outfitting resilience centers with hydrogen and solar to account for both short-term and long-term recovery. In the past year, the project team has hosted open discussions with the community, secured new partnerships and collaborative agreements, and worked with an engineer to develop a technical line diagram for this project. The project team is well prepared to deploy a demonstration project during the next phase of project activities with the intent to engage newly formed partners to grow this project into a fully operational, innovative, and self-sustainable clean energy project. The second project focused on securing engineering services for the community in the form of microgrid designs for Monte Santo and Esperanza. Both communities contain energy-isolated neighborhoods and at-risk populations. These designs were contracted to Edison Engineering, a local engineering organization familiar with the challenges faced by the primary beneficiary community. The proposed microgrid worked within the constraints of energy distribution placed on the community by the existing energy service provider to generate preliminary designs. These engineering services are already proving direct benefits to the community as the final step for shovel-ready clean energy projects. Project activities were informed by community stakeholders during a series of site visits, open community discussions, and meetings with the mayor. In November, in Vieques, Professor Bruña shared project activities to a group of community members and community leaders, building trust through transparency and clear intent to foster community ownership.
Genera electricidad, un poquito de agua y un poquito de calor, punto. Fuel cell trabaja de la siguiente manera. Si se fijan aquí, ven que por dos bolitas es una molécula de hidrógeno. Aquí, cuando entra aquí, se separan los electrones.
During this visit, the project team also analyzed the proposed location for the demonstration project, a sustainable organic farm and resilience center, La Finca de Humberto. As a resilience center and agricultural hub, La Finca de Humberto addresses several community lifelines, including food, water, shelter, and communications. The core partnership team includes Community Through Colors, a community-based nonprofit organization operating in coastal communities throughout the Caribbean to provide relief, recovery, and resiliency services, and the Bruña Energy Initiative, an innovative research group developing hydrogen energy technologies at Cornell University. Through a series of community engagement activities and networking events, the project team improved both visibility and access to clean energy resources in Vieques. Project partner Corefi, a nonprofit organization that provides medical lifelines, has committed to supporting clean energy project development for the disadvantaged neighborhoods they serve through the community engagement support services. La Fortaleza and the Vieques municipality have offered government approval for project activities in alignment with municipal goals. And finally, project collaborators Edison Engineering and Ernesto Abruña have provided comprehensive engineering services to design solar and hydrogen projects that are shovel-ready for development with support from manufacturers and local businesses. These resources have driven the project team to expand the demonstration project into an innovative, operable, renewable energy system that is scalable and replicable for other rural and remote communities. The project team intends to engage this network to pursue further funding opportunities that would scale the demonstration project into a fully operational clean energy project in Vieques. The outcomes of Phase 2 activities, including the development of new supply chains, stakeholder engagement events, engineering project designs, and partnership growth, have encouraged the team to include additional clean energy components into the existing project that will increase community benefits, improve sustainability, and better demonstrate a replicable and scalable energy system for rural and remote communities.